Let's sharpen your clinical thinking. Landing an interview is exciting, but preparing for it can make all the difference. Whether you're interviewing for your first PMHNP position or your next career opportunity, employers are evaluating more than your clinical knowledge. They're also assessing your communication, your professionalism, and your clinical reasoning. Here are my top interview tips. Research the organization. Before the interview, learn about the population that they treat, the practice setting, services offered, treatment philosophy, their electronic health record, and team structure. Knowing this information allows you to tailor your answers and ask meaningful questions. You want to be ready to discuss clinical cases. Many interviews include scenario-based questions. For example, a patient started sertraline 2 weeks ago and reports increased anxiety. How would you approach this? Instead of jumping to a medication change, walk through your clinical reasoning, gather additional histories, assess symptom severity, evaluate safety, consider activation syndrome, adherence, or other contributing factors. Discuss evidence-based next steps. Interviewers are often more interested in how you think than a single correct answer. Know your why. Be prepared to answer, why do you want to work here? Avoid generic responses. Connect your answer to the organization's mission, patient population, and clinical opportunities. Highlight your strengths with examples. Rather than saying, I'm a good communicator, give a real example of the time you collaborated with a team, educated a patient, or handled a challenging situation. Specific examples are more memorable than general statements. Be honest about what you don't know. No clinician knows everything. If you ask a question you're unsure about, explain how you would find the answer you're using, evidence-based resources, or by consulting experienced colleagues when appropriate. This demonstrates humility, professionalism, and a commitment to safe patient care. You want to ask thoughtful questions. At the end of the interview, consider asking, how is success measured in this role? What does onboarding look like? What opportunities exist for professional development? And how are complex cases discussed within the team? These questions show genuine interest and help you evaluate whether the position is a good fit for you. An interview pearl. An interview is a two-way conversation. You're not only demonstrating your qualifications, you're also determining whether the organization aligns with your professional goals, values, and desired practice environment. So, preparation builds confidence. When you understand the organization, organize your clinical thinking, and communicate clearly, you'll be better positioned to make a strong impression. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe PNB Wellness Academy. Have a great day.